Heya folks, we're gonna continue leveling in the Burning Steppes for a few. We'll see some solo grinding, some duo grinding, and we'll even revisit an old kiting experience. If you've been with me for a while, you'll know what I'm talking about. Nevertheless, this one ain't gonna be too long. Let's get right to it. Enjoy. Alright then, so one of our first quests here has to do with slaying some ogres. And we'll get right onto that. I've had Rapture growl on this target, but unfortunately, his bite and claw are both a tad out of date. So, tough luck there. We're not going to get too much aggro through damage that way. But his growl is, of course, up to date, and that'll help us as we move along here, towards the next target. Rapture took aggro again, but so have I, since my auto-shot crit. It's fine, we'll keep ping-ponging this fellow between us until he's dead, which should not be too long from now. Rather than sit and get damaged while I cast my aim shot, I just scatter auto into a raptor right there. Finish that target off. And now we're on to this target. And we can do the exact same thing. Moving in whatever direction we please, preferably towards a new target. To that end, I have gotten a growl off on that target, and feigned off all of our existing aggro. And now, we simply run alongside this here mob, towards the next one. And we're gonna have fun doing so, because we can attack on the move. We have aggro now, but it's nothing a little raptor scatter cannot solve. In fact, we'll go into another raptor after the scatter's up, to finish off that target. Otherwise we would have multi-shot the two of them when they came close. This target is our target now, and I do mend my pet up here in preparation to pull the next target, but a red warlock shows up, so I'm not going to be so reckless. I'm going to duck into the mountains here. And it seems that they're not interested. They just want to gather some herbs, and that's cool. We just want to grind. So we'll leave each other be, and get on pulling this one up here. Rapture can go ahead and growl on it for just a moment, so that we can get the aim shot off. And in the meantime, another target has spawned on our 9. Or what was our 9, and is now right ahead of us. So we'll lead these two together, and multi-shot, to make sure that this one goes down. Just about. It's almost dead. One more auto shot should do it. And now we're left only with this one. In the end, only one will remain. And of course, that's me. We do hope to have one mob at a time too, but alas, they don't last forever. Anyway, since that one's dead, we can go ahead and pull this one. I would have cast aim shot on the end of that rapid fire, but I did not have any mana. I did not, so I did not. We do have enough mana for the Feigned Death, though, so I can use that to have Rapture to get the aggro, and we can go ahead and loot the rest of these corpses that I have neglected to loot, while just finishing off this mob casually. Up by this here cave, there are more mobs which we hope to have fun with, much like we did with the ones down there. I've got my aim shot going, but I also have Feigned Death ready, because if you cast aim shot, if you burst something down, that's what your Feigned Death is for while you're leveling. I wait until now to fire off the multi-shot because they're together. There are two targets, so I want to keep them together. I'll concussive shot that one, the one that I want to kill, scatter that one, and we'll do an auto raptor into DZS White Swing to finish this target off. Now it's just this one, and hopefully Rapture can get a growl off, which he does. But we have aggro anyway. That's fine, he's wing equipped, so we'll take advantage of that opportunity to stutter step down this way, down this here bridge, and in search of our new targets, while we finish off this one behind us. I toggle Cheetah off because he can knock me up here, and it seems that the auto raptor was not enough to finish him, so another auto white swing will do it. Now I can start ahead on these two right here who are so eager to wail on my pet that they completely fail to realize that I am casting an aim shot from back here. We'll scatter shot that one and bring them back across the bridge through a frost trap, which will help us keep away from them for a little bit longer. I don't have time for the aim shot, but I can get a counter attack here, so I can fire some more shots off right here. I should have waited a moment on that multi-shot. I did not have the two of them perfectly together. So, my parachute cloak is on cooldown, but I do survive the fall. I do survive the fall, and we're down here, and we're not going to walk into those imps. We're going to stay right here and shoot this guy while he's stuck in entrapment. This is pretty silly. I should not have walked on the side of the bridge, I guess. We gotta kill these imps to get back around, so let's do that. There goes two of them right away. Or there go, rather. We can link up all these guys, dip that one into the trap. That'll help. We'll see what we can do to get them together for the multi-shot. A DZS finishes off that target on me. Raptor Strike crit almost finishes that one. And now the other two are just about dead. Now we can get back to killing what we want to kill, the ogres. Our aim shot did take aggro, along with that nice auto shot crit. But that's fine, we want to move in this direction anyway. Preferably with a little bit more leeway, but Rapture did break the scatter shot immediately. I don't know why he does that. He was not doing that when I first got scatter shot, but now he's doing it. And hello there. That is a rare elite. It is a nice big lava giant boy, who, if I remember correctly, was not a terribly difficult kite. So that was on Kronos though, or something of the sort, something a long time ago. So let's go see if we can kill him. Well, let's see what we can do. Just as soon as this ogre is dead, of course. Our molten giant friend is now feeling the fury of my full burst combo, the aimed auto multi-auto. However, it does not seem to be phasing him one bit, probably because he is a rare elite. He's very strong, very tough. Thankfully, we do have one thing going for us. It seems that he's not immune to scatter shot, concussive shot, or frost trap. So we're going to use that. And we're also going to be attentive to his cast time, because it does seem that he does some kind of AoE attack on a caster. A cast timer. Oh, and one that is not cast at all. So I guess we should keep Rapture out if he's low, regardless. He's casting again, so I have the opportunity to go ahead and drop a frost trap. We'll scatter shot him inside the frost trap, in the hopes of proccing the entrapment. It does happen, but he resists it. Therefore, we do need to keep running. We're out of luck there. We can't use this here lava path because there are more imps down the way. But we should be able to keep running around the mountain as long as we don't run into any dragonkin. The lucky ICS proc has given us a little bit of time to chill out and auto-shot him, but we're once again on the run. My concussive shot misses, so does my scatter shot, and it appears that we've just pulled a Scorpid, which dishes out a ranged melee attack, and ends up dazing me. So I have no option but to pop the turrets, and attempt to keep going. I use counterattack because I did parry one of his attacks, but it seems that there are dragonkin right over there. I am out of options, so I'm going to toggle Cheeto off, or attempt to, and go back around this way. That was pretty painful, but it seems that we are once again on a path that we can actually use. Now, one of the goals in a kite like this is to make sure that your mana and his HP remain roughly even. We're not doing too well on that front right now. In fact, Rapture's almost dead, and I'm thinking that we want to reset very soon and attempt this again. I've made that warlock over there aware of our presence, but it seems that he's got an elite of his own to deal with. I don't blame him, that's acceptable. I'm out of mana, I have enough for a feign death, so I try it, but it's scuffed, so I'm hacked. Now then, let's give it a real try. I've enlisted the aid of my warrior friend, Pietro De Cento, and pardon me if I've butchered your name. But anyway, he will assist us by keeping the boss hamstrung, while we go ahead and tank by kiting. Tank by not tanking at all. We're kiting here. He's stuck there, casting for the moment. Seems that he's not evading, he was just standing still for a moment for no reason. I tried to ICS him in the frost trap, but that didn't exactly work. He's hamstrung though, so that's all we could really ask for. We'll stay on the move, we'll keep Rapture out of harm's way, and we'll be looking to turn around when we hit that wall, that mountain wall over there, because there's nowhere to kite right here. So I'm going to concussive shot, which misses, But that's fine, I'll use my scatter shot now. He was casting too, so that totally interrupted a cast. Not that it mattered, because it would not have hit anyone anyway. But fear not, for Pietro is here to give the boss's AoE a purpose. He charges right in, and gets smacked promptly by 2 AoE attacks, which are truly devastating and leave him in the red. You'll have to pardon him for any sloppiness. He is distracted by something more important at the moment. We, however, are quite focused. If you don't count not watching the pet's HP. So Raptor goes down. Pietro is down as well. So we have no secondary threat, which means we cannot feign death and drop a trap. As long as we keep kiting, though, we are fine. We are the walrus, and we are fine. Our concussive shots, combined with his tendency to stop randomly to cast a spell that is not going to hit anyone, will help us out on our quest. If we get a little bit too close, then we'll be sure to rank with Arcane and keep running. Because remember, if you don't see him taking any damage at all, if his HP bar does not move after a shot, it means that we missed. And we need to keep pinging him with direct damage so he does not reset suddenly. One of the subtle things that we need to be on the lookout for, unless you have your combat log open, which I do not. He's stopped to cast again, and Scattershot is off cooldown in about 3 seconds, so we can turn around right here and go back exactly the way that we came, except in the other direction. We've gotten the rank 1 arcane shut off just to ping him for that direct damage. And Pietro, as soon as he's back, will go ahead and be sure to attack the boss once again. But until then, we're alone. I'm just keeping an eye on his ghost on the map, which is slower than my aspect of the cheetah running. I think it's a 1.0 speed on ghosts that are not wisps. That are not the master race, Night Elf race, with the wisp spirit. I don't think we'll need any help though, actually, because our rare elite friend is low on HP, which means that he's naturally slowed down. We are now much faster than he is, and we have defeated the boss. He's down. We've earned ourselves some greens. Some green items. Huzzah. Well, it was a fun little blast from the past, wasn't it? Enough of that, though. Our friend did not come by simply to help with the rare elite. He is also sub 60, so we'll be questing together. We'll repeat the steps that we've done so far on the ogre quest for his sake, and we'll level up together. I'm gonna have Raptor take that one, and we'll bring these two together for the multi-shot before getting one of them close enough for some melee and the other one keeping it at range as best we can. Little Raptor strike, dash out, auto shot, wide swing, another auto shot, or failure too because I am dead zone. That one died before we could multi-shot, but it's fine. As long as it dies, there's no need for the DCS. Let's start our aim shot on this next target, and have Raptor go ahead and grab that one. I've concussive shot that one, giving my warrior friend the chance to taunt, and he does get aggro. That works out. These two are close together, so we can use the multi-shot to finish that other target off before switching to this one right here, who's going to follow us up this way. That target is in our way, but Rapture can take it, while I go ahead and dash in on that one right here. My multi-shot is still on cooldown, so we can't use it at this particular time. But once again, we do not need to. We're not going to go in that cave just yet. There's some more brutes outside that we wish to kill. We are on the lookout for some more of those ogre mages, because they are the ones that we need the most, and also they appear to be the most rare. Unless it's random which kind of ogre spawns in any given location, in which case, jerk move, Blizzard. That was most unkind and I do not appreciate it. That one's ICS, and also just about dead. In fact, it is completely dead. Rapture has fetched another mob over there, and he's going to bring it up this way. We'll bring both of these two together for the multi-shot before going in and Raptor striking that one right there. Counterattack was hit on that one that's low. And our warrior friend did not finish it, so we will. In fact, these two are close together again, so one more multi-shot to finish that one off before moving further down the bridge, getting that delicious Bloodseeker aim shot off before moving on to the next target, or targets as it were. Since these two are right here, I'm looking around for the next target because I don't see another one around. I believe that there's another spawn point back this way, but it turns out that there actually isn't, so we decide to just go ahead towards the cave, and hopefully there are some more ogre mages inside. We're going to have a look in any case, and I'll be able to use my humanoid tracker to our advantage. We'll know for sure once we duck inside, just a little bit. We're not seeing any just yet. Well, now we are. There was one just around the corner. Exactly around the corner. So I'm going to have Rapture fetch it, hold it right there, while we go ahead and multi-shot both of these targets. We can hit that one with our Rapture Strike, and auto-shot the Ogre Mage, who is at a distance. The two of them are in the ideal position for the alternating of attacks. Now we're just inside the cave, and I have confirmed that there are some more in here. Not too many, but everything counts, right? I try to get the aim shot off on this one, but for some reason that mob does not stay where Rapture growled him at, and instead comes to, well, way too close to me. So I'm dead zone on the aim shot. It's fine, a little Rapture Strike crit can make up for it. And we'll go ahead on this next target immediately. A little growl to help the aggro here. That did not work, but our warrior had our back. He charged right in and was able to keep that mob there while our aim shot got off. And now there's just this one, who is berserking now that his friend is dead. No doubt in furious anger, but it's too bad for him. We are the players. We will go in, kill them, and get out alive every time. Most of the time. If we don't do anything stupid, I suppose. But what if we ever done something like that? Never. That's when. We've gotten our multi-shot off, and that's all good. Now we just melee away. Melee away all day by jumping into the fray. We failed to get an explosive trap off right there, but that's fine. Everything's fine. I might be just a little bit out of it right now, but I'm still a-okay to go ahead and dash in, Rapture Strike, and now we can move on. Moving on down here to aim shot that one, and now we're on to the next ones because that one was finished way too fast. We've got them in a great position right now for some alternating of attacks. You know how it is. Again, the explosive trap is failed to get off. But we have these two here, and we can dash out and multi-shot to, well, the other one is already dead, but this one is dead now. So that one certainly got hit with a multi-shot, and one is all you need. One is all you need to make it worth it. There were no more ogre mages in that cave, but there is one more outside this cave, in the unluckiest possible position. There's another one down here, but I totally slipped and fell down the cliff instead of shooting it from up there like I intended. Doesn't really matter too much. They are squishy and they go down easy peasy, as you can see. And we've looped once again around the mountain in order to come back to where we began. But this is the last one that we need. So now, well, we gotta help our friend finish. He just needs a couple more. And once he's done, we can go on to the dragonkin. We'll just multi-shot those two. Well, that one died before the multi-shot could hit. But like I said, we're on to the dragonkin now, so we can put the ogres behind us and see what we can do to these here elites, which are, well, they're elite like the big lava giant, but not quite. Not quite as tough. Not quite as scary. Even these here big black drakes, they're not quite as scary, they're just tough. Although it does seem that they are actually immune completely to slows, so we are stuck in melee. I should be safe as long as my deterrence holds up. Of course, it drops off now. But this thing is lower than I am, which means that it's dying faster than I am. And now it's dead. There was another weird quest up this way, but it's not relevant to the Burning Steppes. It's for Blackrock Depths, I believe. So we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna keep killing the dragonkin outside. The whelplings we gotta kill are not elite, but they're kind of spread out. So we're gonna focus on the elites first. And with the elites down, with the elites going down, then we'll be free to roam around and pick off all the whelplings. This quest is actually one of the first in the Onyxia attunement chain, so it's important that we do it. My feign death was dysfunctional there, and it seems that there's another black drake behind us. As before, we can see that it is debuffed by the frost trap, but it is not being slowed by it in the slightest. I suppose because it is flapping above the ground and it's not on the ground itself. But if that's the case, how come it was triggered in the first place? Or was it there to begin with? The world may never know. I'm just gonna pop off my rapid fire, help my friend finish this thing as soon as possible. I've taken aggro so that he can bandage, but he seems more interested in finishing off this target. That's fine, as long as we kill it. Then all is well. All is well. There's another broodling over there. I'll send my pet to help. And now we're on to the elites again. We gotta pick up the broodlings whenever we see them, because they are scattered around. They're really inconvenient to kill. So the more that we kill them, the easier it is for us. Looks like my friend is a little bit low. I tried to scatter hit that target, but of course it is bled. And, well, there wasn't really too much I could do there. Like I said, he is busy. So it's no problem as long as we both get our quests done. Then all is well. He's back and recovering, so we're gonna go ahead and attack this here target while he eats up. Raptor once again broke Scattershot, but we can just run back into the frost trap. We don't need to go into it while it's disabled. It's not gonna one-shot us on the way there. And now we could go do the same thing again, but there's no need. It's just about dead. We'll just sit here and swing away. These dragonkin are actually something that I used for a tutorial a while back. Just like that lava giant earlier. I kited him around for the old kiting tutorial. Which, well, it was very basic. Very, very basic. The kite and the tutorial. The aspect of the cheetah tutorial, the one for using cheetah in combat, was the one that I used these dragonkin for. And that was also very basic. There's nothing wrong with simplicity in tutorials, as long as you get the point across. And really, what more is there to say, but, well, certain things. Certain things. It's the reason I don't make tutorials every day, you know, because, it'd be padding, it'd be silly. It'd be silly to go ahead and, you know, act like every single little thing needs explaining. Certain things certainly do. But to make tutorials every day, you need topics to talk about. Otherwise, how do you know what's important and what's not? No. There's much more to be done than mere tutorials. Like an episode like this, where we're just grinding, putting our technique in action. We are executing the technique, or not doing so, and therefore experiencing a mistake which could be pointed out for the sake of demonstration. Demonstration is better than explanation. It's more fun, more engaging, don't you think? We're just about done with the elites already, actually. Just about done. We do have a few more wyrmkin to slay, but it is a kill quest. So it's not like my friend and I must loot anything off these guys. Instead, all we have to do is kill them, and we both get credit for that. Here's another broodling, so we stutter stepped over here in order to get in position for it. We'll go ahead and loot this thing, and then move on to the next one, which is another elite. Another dragonkin. I have placed a frost trap back here just in case we do take aggro, but it seems that our warrior friend is generating a tremendous amount of threat himself. We finally take aggro, so I might as well trip this here trap. Leave it on the ground for a good 30 seconds. Or 36 seconds, rather. Since, you know, we've got clever chaps. We are survival. Serve. For the PvP and for the fun. And it's also why I'm critting so often and why my Bloodseeker is doing some real work. Because remember, that Killer Instinct talent from the survival tree, locked on top of the Lethal Shots talent, means you get 8% from talents alone. So, while not ideal for, say, raiding or something, it is a tremendous amount of fun. You could see just how many crits we just got on that one mob, and it died very quickly, despite being elite. The Bloodseeker is very powerful. Very, very powerful. And it is one of my favorite weapons. It is the Prebis Expo, and you can get it at 51. It's one thing hunters have going for us. I've forgotten to toggle cheetah off. My bad. It's fine. We can catch up to our pet, who is initiated on this new target, and get the burst combo out, which we did. And now there's another broodling back this way. Another 2 broodlings, actually. Our warrior has that one, so we might as well get our pet sent over at this one. And then open on it ourselves. I don't see any more broodlings though, so we may have to go running for a little while. Just to help us move along though, I will stutter step over this way. It turns out that there were no more up on the north side, so we've looped back around once again. We're back on the south side near Morgan's Vigil, where we should find quite a few more broodlings. We've got 2 right here, and some company. Our warrior did pull a scorpion, but that's fine. I'll finish his broodling, scatter the scorpion right there, and he can go ahead and grab it. Or... there he goes. He intercepts it in order to grab it. In the meantime, we can keep on DPSing that they're broodling. I do have aggro on it now, so I'm going to run back over here, closer to the scorpion, to bring the broodling closer to us. It's dead now, so we can't bring it any closer. And I see another broodling up by those burned trees, so we're going to move this way. And now start on this here broodling. There is another one, off in the distance, to the right, on our 3 o'clock. And there's a black drake incoming, but I think I might be able to grab that there whelpling all the way in the distance. For very quickly. I'll finish this one off real quick. Raptor has grabbed that one. And I'll hit it with a rank 1 arcane real quick, just to keep it on us. But since it stops to cast again, we do end up pulling the drake. Since it can't be slowed, we just kind of have to run, and maybe it'll drop off before the whelpling does? Maybe. Maybe. Or our warrior can go ahead and take that black drake off of us, giving us the opportunity to go in and finish off this here broodling. I am a bit low, but I should be able to mess with this one enough to finish it before I have to use a lily root, which I'd rather not use. A little rank 1 arcane shot to finish that one off in style. And it seems that our warrior friend is faring quite well against the black drake. He's fine. He may be small, but he is mighty. That's generally how gnome warriors are. I like gnome warriors. Their escape artist ratio is very nice on a warrior. Otherwise, they tend to get stuck a lot. They tend to get bullied. You can't bully a gnome warrior. And it seems that we're just about to get another black drake, who is just a little bit too close to that broodling. Yep. Those mama drakes really don't like us being around their youngins. And I, of course, should have dropped an immolation trap instead of frost right there, because These things cannot be slowed. I popped my lily root, but my warrior is catching up. He has caught up, actually. I'm just waiting for him to taunt it, while trying to keep away from too many auto swings. There he goes, he gets the taunt off. Now we can go ahead and ranged DPS. And once this one goes down, actually, that'll wrap it up for today, folks. We've completed the first quest in the Onyxia attunement chain, so we're well on our way to storming her lair. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's short but sweet episode. I have been getting more requests to shorten the episodes. Given how much approval I received for the long format at first, I've been reluctant to shorten things too much, but given the increased feedback, I'm inclined to listen. Packing as much action into as short a time as possible surely helps justify a shorter episode overall too. You gotta understand, I've gotta do what folks like, so keep providing me feedback and I will continue to listen. Anyway, if you did enjoy tonight's episode, be sure to show me through a rating or comment. Subscribe if you haven't already, check the description for a skip list and some more links, and be here tomorrow. I've got one heck of a custom boss fight lined up for you. You won't want to miss that. I will see you at that time. Have a good one. Bye bye.